Okay, the next part of this lab you can either do on the computer that you have personally if you decided not to use a virtual machine, or you can do it on the virtual machine. Either way, it's not going to affect your system very much. And we're going to go ahead and open a browser, and we're going to log into our Microsoft account. I'm going to skip that part. Hopefully. And it appears to be locked up. So go to login.microsoftonline.com. Notice you usually only have to type in the word login.m and it'll pull that up. And you're going to log in with your account credentials. Click to keep me signed in if you like, but usually it makes you sign in again every time, especially if you've closed your browser. So the next step here is we're going to go ahead and install our software. So we have the install software button here. Click next. I guess this is the get to know the administration page stuff. So now I'll go back and click on install software. And we have a problem here. It says we haven't assigned a license. We do have 25 licenses available, so let's go back here, click on the square tabs up in the upper left hand corner. Go to your admin page. And we're going to go to the user section eventually. Click on admin. And hopefully the window populates. It sometimes takes a little while. If it doesn't, try and refresh it. And here's our admin center. So we're going to go to users down here. And right now we just have one user. It should be you as the administrator. You're going to check the checkbox next to the user. And where it says product licenses here, you can see that none have been assigned. You're going to click on edit. Under location, we want to select United States. There's no point in having our services connected farther away than where we live. So depending on where you're setting this up, that's going to dictate which location you choose. And then here where it says Office 365 Enterprise E3, we're going to change that to on. And you'll notice that that gives us everything else. And then we're going to click on save. And at that point, our products are assigned. Okay, at this point, we're going to add our public email address to our administrator account. So where it says username and email address, click on edit right there. And under alias, we're going to type in right here. It says RJ Solba. I'm going to match that down here. So it's going to say RJ Solba at solba2017.com. This should be the GoDaddy public domain that you added previously. and we're going to click on add, and then we're also going to click on set as primary. What that means is you'll start using your public name to log into your Office 365 portal, and you'll also use that for your email and for basically for your account going forward. Click on save to save those changes. So now it says please sign in and sign out with your new username. So I click on sign out. I also have some other windows open here, so I'm just going to totally close out of my browser to make sure that I get totally signed out. And then I'm going to go back and open up the browser again. And type login. Click on login.microsoftonline.com. And now I have to click on use another account. And it's going to be RJ Solba at solba2017.com. Your password will be the same password that you used for your on Microsoft.com account. Only now we're logging in with our public credentials. And you can see here that this looks a little different now that you've got your E3 license assigned to your user account. And at this point, we're logged in with our new account, so I'm going to minimize this window and I'm going to try and open Outlook. If you see this create new profile name, just put Outlook in there, but more than likely you're just going to see would you like to add a new account. And so I'm going to just click on that for now. You'll get a window that pops up that looks like this. So you're going to put in your public domain account, which is first initial last name at lastname2017.com, or possibly you had to append some other character to your last name to get that to work because your last name.2017 was already taken. So again, we're using the same email address here that we used to log into our admin portal. Up here, I'm going to change this to just my first name and last name. And then I'm going to put in the password. And click next. It'll take a few moments for it to search your settings, and this is what that auto discovered CNAME record that you edited at GoDaddy, that's what actually allows your Outlook account to go out and find your Outlook settings so that you don't have to configure those manually. And I've got a window that popped up here saying you must restart Outlook for the changes to take effect. So I'm going to say OK. You might get a window that pops up prompting you to enter your password a second time. If you do, go ahead and say OK. Enter the password. Make sure you check. There's a little box that says remember password. That should pop up for me as after Outlook launches here. Remember that it said we needed to restart Outlook for the settings to take effect. So if you saw that, at this point here, you're going to want to close Outlook and then open it back up again. And here we're at our email account, our Exchange account, at the inbox, and right here what I like to do is change a few things whether you're doing this for a client or for yourself, go to File Options. Under General, configure your initials how you would like to have them. Configure your name how you would like it to show up. You can change the background. You'll see how that changes the colors there if you desire to do that. I like colorful on here, and I like dark on my laptop. The next thing is, make sure you check this under mail. Always check spelling before sending. Then go down to advanced. And the last thing I usually change for every client I have is under send and receive. We're going to schedule an automatic send and receive every 3 minutes. We're going to perform an automatic send and receive when we close Outlook. And we're also going to schedule an automatic send and receive every 30 minutes if Outlook is closed. That's what those mean. Say OK. At this point, what I'd like you to do to submit for your lab is to configure a new email. You're going to send it to my Riverland address, and the subject is going to be Lab05. And then you're just going to type in, this is first name, last name, submitting my Lab5 assignment. You're going to click on send, and hopefully I will get that email. Then the second step is you're going to go to sent items, and you're going to take that email and highlight that email. Then you're going to go File, Save As, save that message in text only format, save it somewhere. I saved it to my documents. Then at that point, go back to your My Documents. And you're going to submit this Lab5 to the Lab5 assignment folder. And once you've done those two things, you'll get full credit for your labs. That's it for Lab5, and we'll do some more administration and Office 365 for Lab 6 in the near future.